Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. I mean, it's gonna be a bit sad, sort of, to see stuff like this happen where Dokkan does feel very exciting with big stuff happening on both versions, right? We have, obviously Tanabata's wrapping up, LRG and stuff like that. Global moving into the second half of the, well, I guess third of the best celebration in Dokkan history, the 9th anniversary celebration. So there's just so much going on. The sync, I would argue, no matter what, is the best thing that could happen. It's going to be good with the games, everything happening at the same time. But remember, I mean, we will have true dry periods where it's like, if JP's dead, well, it means Global's dead too, because we're getting everything at the same time, right? So let's just take a look at the details here for the part 2 of the, 9th anniversary. I am expecting that the Beast, Gohan, and Gamma's banner are going to drop either on the 26th or they're going to drop on the 29th. I am not sure which day they're going to go for. I believe the Elder Kai banner ends on the 26th, so it's probably the 26th. But, again, I'm not super sure exactly which day it is. It's going to fall on one of those 2 days. Obviously, we know that they're not going to release banners on the weekend. They never do, right? So, part 2 of the 9th anniversary, lots of different stuff here. Missions, missions. Then we get to this event right here. Oh, I forgot to pull this up. So this Pan event right here, it's just real quick. You just jump right in the event. You beat Pan or whoever is, I think it's Pan, right? Or is it Goten and Trunks that's the fight? Whatever the fight is, you get the water bottle item, right? So you get the water bottle item. There is a lot of stuff you could exchange that for. Later on, they add missions. Or excuse me, dude, I can't talk today. They don't add missions. They add more items to the shop. What happens is that little water bottle shop gets a lot more items added to it. You could see my Gamma 1 right here is outfitted with 2 of them. This level 8 defense and then this additional plus defense. There's a bunch of skill orbs, for example, for a lot of these older superhero characters. Gamma 1, Gamma 2, right? A lot of these characters get their own skill orbs, which you're able to get with the Pan water bottle item right here. So, again, you guys can keep grinding, because there's, stones, Kai's, orbs, lots of good stuff you can get with this. I mean, I would imagine it's pretty easy to just kind of, let Dokkan, kind of do a little auto, and then maybe you're doing your homework, maybe you're, on the treadmill at the gym, maybe you're doing something. You guys get what I'm saying, right? Something like that. We have the new Supreme Magnificent Battle stages. One of these 3 is one of the elite difficulty stages in the game. So we have, obviously, Trunks here. We have Evolution Blue Vegeta, and then we have UI Goku. By the way, UI Goku does have an extreme mission. It has been so funny seeing the global players go, oh my god, there's no extreme STR, no good extreme STR characters. Yeah, guys, I was telling you that 6 months ago, man. We know. Yeah, we know, man. Again, I can't wait till we're in the trenches together. Finally, there is actually one extreme STR character who came out 3 weeks ago. Cell Max, finally. But we have not had a good extreme STR character forever. I mean, to be fair, if you're a global player, you could use Majin Power. I think a good character to potentially use. I saw a lot of people using Super Boo. I'm not really too sure why people haven't been using this guy. I feel like this guy would be much more effective than transforming Super Boo. But again, I see people using that transforming Super Boo and not this guy. This guy is probably your best bet. Majin Power team. I see, like, there's nothing UI Goku could do against a Majin Power team, I don't think. Wait, these aren't updated? These are not updated. Okay. Well, I guess I could pull it up on the JP side of things. Sure. We can... I would pause, but looks like we're going to be able to get there very, very fast. Yeah, so no big deal. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull up, again, Trunks, Evolution Blue Vegeta, and UI Goku. There obviously will be 2 more stages coming later on, Blue Gogeta and Beast, which are tough stages as well. So Trunks is the real difficult fight, as you guys have noticed. One of the major reasons is this early locking. The new current most difficult fight in the game against Goku and Frieza implements the same exact thing, where Phase 2 has locking. It's to the point where your opening rotations, you can just lose right out the gate because of your opening rotations. because you'll beat the first phase, go into the next phase, and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. What you're going to have is a locking boss right away. You could get some weaker character locked in slot 1, dead, right? It's something that can happen. Trunks, on top of that, does have pretty high defenses, so you're either going to want to defensive debuff him or crit him to do damage. His damage is not crazy. He can double super. Damage is really not that crazy, but in conjunction with the locking, he locks a weak character in slot 1, and then he can obviously kill them with a super attack. And then towards the end, he's a 3 million damage super attack boss. Right, so, and then once he does his super attack, it's 100% attack right there. Then his normals are like 1.5 million. He has a ridiculously high super attack rate, so he's almost always going to be super attacking right away. There actually are a lot of similar, like the Goku and Frieza fight really is like a juiced version of this fight with other difficult mechanics as well. But that's what the Goku and Frieza fight is, because it's very similar in some aspects. This is a very tough fight, though. Vegeta, not really so much. Just kind of a basic 2-phase fight. He's not getting damage buffs when he super attacks. He does have this massive defensive debuff you have to watch out for. So, I mean, this is going to be more like a 2.5 million super or something like that. But overall, not too scary. He has a monster cooldown. A lot of times, bosses, you know, have real limitations of being very scary, and they have a massive cooldown like this. You have a dodge character, dodge the super, and then you kill them before they get a chance to super attack, right? Very common thing we see. So there's him. And then there's the UI Goku fight. This fight is just pretty easy because you have several turns. This is where the fight turns into a real fight. And this is phase 3. This could be turn 5, turn 6. And now he's actually a threat. Not really too bad. He does change key spheres. His damage isn't the craziest, which is like 1.9 million or something like that after his attack buff. Normals are okay. HLUI, he of course does have a lower cooldown, so you're probably going to see him super attack with regularity. He is supering for over 2 million. He does have a seal as well. Many bosses carry debuffs like this in the Supreme Magnificent Battle fights. Trunks, of course, again has his guaranteed stun. But overall, this fight is just really not too scary. Like, if all 4 phases super attack damage, you needed to go up a little bit, in my opinion. Basically, you needed to tack on an extra 200k damage to all 4 phases. And I think we would have had a scarier fight. But the damage is just too low for all these phases for it to be like a super contender. This is probably the toughest fight on global. This or Kid Buu? I think I'd rate Kid Buu a little higher, right? Yeah, Kid Buu a bit higher. I did the difficult fight tier list. Obviously, Goku and Frieza would now be at the top. But yeah, Trunks, this is the Supreme Magnificent Battle Beast Gohan fight. Kid Buu, obviously, Global has that. And then, of course, the Gogeta fight is going to be coming later on as well. All right, setting back over. So you got those. Then we have the Super Warrior Memorial and then the Frieza's Endless Ambition. These stages get new... or events get new stages. Remember, there's going to be new stages even again in part 3, which allow you to get special equips for the characters. Now, Beerus, I'd recommend a full dodge build because he can't tank anyway. Don't worry about the stupid little, defense plus equips and stuff like that. And then, of course, you also have Frieza there. Frieza, I'm not really too high on. You can do whatever you want with him. Then there's the Angel Golden Frieza burst mode, which, of course, is going to be pretty good. There is Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. Their EZ8 is dropping. That drops on, the 22nd, is when that's actually going to go ahead and drop, right? So, that's pretty good, right? They are a very, very, very powerful character. I think that they're, again, very, very effective. Between their Rainbow Orb changing, their guaranteed crits, right? People are kind of, in panic mode. Oh, my God. The Goku and Frieza fight, oh, it's so crazy, you have to do 10 million damage. But, a lot of the best characters in the game have this right here. Guaranteed crit at 24 key. So many good characters have that, man. Jiren has it now. EGLUI in Evolution Blue Vegeta. You have these big crits on these characters, right? Dokkan Fest, LR Broly. I mean, he has a guaranteed additional super at 24 key, I believe. You get a lot of that. So you'll be able to do plenty of damage with these big characters. This is a great EZA, a great character for sure. So there's them. Then there's this fight, or this stage right here. This is a link level stage. I believe there's a superhero stage and a super bosses stage. So this will be very good for players to get link levels. In particular, the super bosses stage, because maybe you guys can kind of prioritize getting some of your big bad bosses, super bosses characters. Link leveled higher, or maybe if you pull Broly, you could raise his links with that. Definitely could be very good right there. These events are great. Always awesome. There's going to be a new stage of the Ultimate Thrilling Battle as well. That the stage isn't really tough, but it does come with 500,000 billion trillion missions, right? Beat it 10 times, beat it with 2 turns. Full Superclass team, full Extreme team, Android characters, Fusion, Full Power, Resurrected Warrior, Majin Power, Super Saiyan, right? Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyans, Realm of Gods. Like, there's just a million missions to go ahead and do right there. There's going to be, extra Zenny statues to help, players be able to easy these characters. Broly, Chine, Lemo, Bardock and Gine, and then, of course, the Broly and Paragus, all getting easy as well. Bardock and Gine and Broly and Paragus are okay. Broly, Chine, Lemo are very, very good. This is definitely a must-have character. Their defensive ability in slot 1 on super bosses, provided you get the 7 key spheres for the guaranteed dodge, is just a must-have. There's very few really strong defensive characters on super bosses. A lot of them can look pretty good tank-wise, if they get a full barrage, like Physical Rose. I mean, Physical Rose gets a full 6, 7 hits, then the boss supers him in slot 2 or 3, he'll look pretty good. But you're gonna need characters who go in slot 1. Broly, Chine, Lemo can get the job done, provided you have the 7 orbs for them. I do find them to be a must-run, because I will always respect support, especially on the level that these guys have right here. You have the key plus big damage, you've got the key plus big defense. This is huge to make this character way better. Giving them this rainbow orb support is monstrous. Plus there's this. This can help some of those characters like Broly, Physical Rose, Cell Max, Super Easy at Goku Black work a little bit more effectively. Again, this character, people love to cheat with this character. Be like, watch me get 7 orbs in slot 3. It's so easy. They need to be in slot 1, right? Slot 1 with the 100% dodge. Then they super attack, give the rest of the rotation extra damage reduction. That's where you're winning, right? Someone's going to bust in your door. Are you winning, son? Yeah, they got 7 orbs in slot 1. Yeah, we're winning. We're winning. So you get that. Super Battle Road stages, Extreme Super Battle Road stages, just a bunch of different events here. Global is going to be getting the 51st World Tournament. This is awesome. This is finally the last World Tournament, and Global is going to be caught up. So I assume the next World Tournament that's going to happen, Global and JP will get it at the same time. Perhaps next month, leading up to the Worldwide Download Celebration. I would not be shocked. Maybe around August 15th or so, we had a World Tournament. Wouldn't surprise me. And again, it would be the same World Tournament on both versions, which would be awesome. Very good, very good. A bunch of different packs and, random events, stuff like that. Patan, again, both Global and JP are getting the same Patan set in a couple of days right here. Patan is fully caught up. I believe Battlefield, by the time we get to Worldwide, will be fully caught up. So, I mean, we could see the sync is taking place, just except for LR Cell Max, LR UI Goku, and LR Jiren. And I guess the events at Tanabata, but most of the other stuff is getting lined up. And then, of course, is the rest of Part 1. Now, again, remember, Beast and the Gammas are either the 26th or the 29th. And then I assume AGLUI and Evolution Blue Vegeta, they will either follow, if Beast and Gammas are on the 26th, I assume they'll probably drop on the 2nd. If Beast and Gammas are on the 29th, I assume they'll drop on the 5th. It's the way that's going to work. But UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, they are Part 3 with, a lot of the conclusion, a lot of the different events. And Beast, Gohan, and Gammas are still Part 2. So let me know what you guys think about the Global 9th Anniversary Part 2. Again, definitely the best celebration of Dokkan history. Still, Cell Max fight is coming. Red Zone movie Boss Rush is coming. Still a huge, massive, jaw-dropping amount of content still to come in the Global 9th Anniversary.